Obscura Files, A Crypto Myth, Part 3, The White Chain. Episode 1, The Pardon and the Ping. Jason Mehta wasn't a criminal, but he served 10 years like one. When everything collapsed and the woman he loved flipped first, Jason stayed silent. He took the fall. After prison, he was granted a pardon, not for innocence, but for service. Jason had helped bring down Elok's chain and was instrumental in seizing over $4 billion in crypto fraud. These days, he teaches digital forensics and blockchain ethics to the Joint Task Force. He's a consultant, a case study, a cautionary tale. It's a quiet life now, academic, structured, safe, at least on paper. Then the phone rings, no caller ID, end-to-end encrypted. The voice on the other end is clipped, official, and unmistakably familiar. We need your eyes again. A new blockchain is making waves, fast, clean, carbon neutral, and marketed as the future of sustainable finance. Everyone seems to love it, but Jason doesn't. Something's wrong. He digs into the ledger. The wallet patterns are too perfect. The transaction gaps are unnaturally clean. The metadata, polished, almost like it was trying to hide in plain sight. Jason leans back, squinting at the screen, and mutters, "This isn't innovation, it's camouflage." You've been listening to Episode 1 of Obscura Files, A Crypto Myth, Part 3. Not everything transparent is honest. Obscura Files, A Crypto Myth, Part 3, The White Chain. Episode 2, The Back Door. Jason leans into the code. At first, it's just curiosity. But then, a buried function catches his eye. It's familiar. Too familiar. A smart contract he once released open source years ago. Meant for transparency. Built for good. But deep in its architecture, he had hidden a trapdoor, just in case. A failsafe no one was supposed to find. Someone found it and used it. Without credit, without conscience. A private blockchain is piggybacking off a public one. The shell of a clean chain masks something far dirtier beneath. Narcotic money, shell nonprofits. Eco-tokens acting as collateral for billion-dollar loans. Crypto mortgages. No sale, no taxable event. Just clean cash out the other side. All perfectly legal. On the surface, Jason exhales. This isn't just smart laundering, it's personal. You've been listening to Episode 2 of Obscura Files, A Crypto Myth, Part 3. Even code written for good can be twisted into shadow. Obscura Files, A Crypto Myth, Part 3, The White Chain. Episode 3, The Assignment. They don't assign Jason, they ask. The Joint Task Force has intel, the shell companies, the eco-token laundering. The trail leads to Eastern Europe. Old server farms, abandoned factories, and whispers of something called the White Chain. Jason isn't going alone. Special Agent Anna Patel is back. Same sharp eyes, same measured calm. But this time, she's not his handler. She's his partner. They fly in under diplomatic cover. Local agents brief them in a grey basement. Maps, cables, old routers humming like relics from a forgotten war. This isn't a hunt. It's archaeology. And the deeper they dig, the clearer it becomes. This isn't just laundering. It's infrastructure, a shadow economy. Purpose-built, with intent, with vision. And at the center of it all, someone calling themselves the Architect. You've been listening to Episode 3 of Obscura Files, A Crypto Myth, Part 3. Some blockchains hide secrets, others are built entirely from them. Obscura Files, A Crypto Myth, Part 3, The White Chain, Episode 4, The Trapdoor. Jason's eyes lock on a segment of code. It's not unfamiliar. In fact, it's his. A smart contract he once wrote, open-sourced years ago to help developers anonymize lending in decentralized finance. But someone took it and twisted it, wrapped dirty tokens as collateral, minted clean loans on the public chain. No sale, no capital gains, just shadow money, reborn. Jason swallows hard. There's a line in the contract, one no one ever noticed. A fail-safe, a backdoor, a kill switch buried deep. He wrote it, just in case. Anna studies him. Can you shut it down? Jason nods slowly. Yes, but if I do, the whole system collapses. Billions in contracts, gone, cartel money, dirty tokens, but also shell foundations, criminal treasuries, false fronts pretending to be real. Anna doesn't flinch. Then do it. Jason types. One line, one final trigger. Execute. You've been listening to episode 4 of Obscura Files, a crypto myth, part 3. Every backdoor has a key. Some were never meant to be found. Obscura Files, a crypto myth. Part 3. The White Chain. Episode 5. The Collapse. The moment Jason hits enter, the network begins to crack. Nodes time out. Smart contracts unravel. Laundered tokens freeze mid-transaction. Panic spreads across the dark grid. Wallets vanish. Balances zero out. The shell companies? Gone. Fake NGOs? Disconnected. The White Chain folds in on itself like a dying star. At Joint Task Force HQ, the board lights up with alerts. Agent feeds confirm. Cartel accounts have been wiped. Billions evaporated. Not seized, not stolen. Just erased. Anna watches the chaos on screen. We didn't just shut them down, she says. We erased their future. But Jason isn't celebrating. In the silence that follows, his screen flickers. One final message encoded in the logs. A single phrase, written in the same syntax as his original code. We're not so different, Meta. Jason stares at it. A chill runs through him. You've been listening to episode 5 of Obscura Files, a crypto myth, part 3. Victory leaves echoes, some louder than defeat. Obscura Files, a crypto myth, part 3, The White Chain. Episode 6, Ghosts in the Machine. Jason can't sleep. The architect's message echoes in his mind. We're not so different. Was it a taunt, a warning, or worse, the truth? He replays the data dump from the takedown. In the noise, something strange emerges. A fingerprint. Not biometric, but stylistic. Code flourishes. Signature patterns. Things only someone who knew Jason's thinking would imitate or mock. He narrows it down. Line 3487. The trapdoor function. Modified. Subtly. Elegantly. The way she would have done it. Emily. No, it can't be. She died in the crash. They only found Dimitri's body, but... Anna walks in, mid-thought. You're seeing ghosts again? Jason doesn't answer. Because sometimes ghosts don't stay dead. You've been listening to episode 6 of Obscura Files, a crypto myth, part 3. Some chains break, others come back for you. Obscura Files, a crypto myth, part 3. The White Chain. Episode 7. The Lecture. The lecture hall is quiet. Jason stands before a dozen cadets, young, sharp, curious. Future analysts of the Joint Task Force. Behind him, a projection glows with the title, Blockchain Ethics and Digital Laundering Pathways. He clicks to the next slide. Diagrams of token flow. Public to private. Wallet trees. Obfuscated transactions. Clean. Too clean. Here's what they don't teach you, Jason begins. Blockchains don't lie. People do. The room is still. He sees Anna at the back, arms crossed, nodding slightly. She knows what he's really saying. He clicks again. A signature hash flashes on screen. The one from the architect's escape. The same one he found in his own old code. Jason pauses. This chain we took down? It wasn't about money, not really. It was about control, about rewriting who gets to be seen and who disappears. A hand goes up. And the architect? Jason smiles, tired, knowing. They're out there, and if they're watching, they know I'm ready. He closes the laptop. The screen fades to black. You've been listening to Episode 7 of Obscura Files, A Crypto Myth, Part 3. Truth leaves a ledger. Even ghosts cast shadows.